Yo, what is going on, guys? TV, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the possibilities of 100-kilometer eggs being leaked in the coding of the game. So I've been talking about lots of private servers and stuff like that where people change up the game and make it modded and make it way different than the actual game. So today I'll be showing you guys some awesome gameplay of some new eggs that hatch legendary Pokemon. So before I get started, I'm doing a 1 like equals 1 Pokecoin giveaway. So there's a giveaway link in the description below. Make sure to enter that by clicking the link, obviously, and I'm giving away over 100,000 Pokecoins, so make sure to enter that by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and also commenting. So make sure to enter that as well. And if you want free Pokecoins, make sure to check out App Bounty and use my code Dave and download some apps to get some free Pokecoins as well. Let's show you guys some gameplay of possible new egg gameplay from Pokemon Go. And this gameplay was basically a 100-kilometer egg hatching a legendary bird, which is the Moltres. So let's show you guys the gameplay right here. So basically, here it is right here. Oh, with a question mark. And now we're going to hatch the egg here and see what we're going to get. So, alright, the egg is cracking now. And there it is. A freaking Moltres from a 100-kilometer egg, and this looks definitely real. There's nothing fake about it, and as you can see right there, 3,200 CP, which is insane. There's 14 Moltres candy, and that's pretty insane. So he has 1,483 HP, which is insane, and he's fire and flying type. He has Ember and Fire Blast attacks, which is definitely from a Moltres, and that's pretty insane. He is 2.1 meters tall, and there is the Moltres from a 100-kilometer egg. So now let's show you guys what comes from a 2-kilometer egg, a 5-kilometer egg, a 10-kilometer egg, and hopefully in the future 25-kilometer and 100-kilometer. So here is a picture of everything that will come in the 2-kilometer egg. So as you can see here, the 3 starters obviously come from the 2-kilometer egg, and also the Pikachu, which is an Easter egg where you can get a 4th starter Pokemon in Pokemon Go, but everyone knows about it. So here's the next one, which is a 5-kilometer egg, and I think this one has the most Pokemon available to hatch from a 5-kilometer egg. So as you can see, there's a bunch of them right there. And now let's take a look at the 10-kilometer egg, which has the Onix, Electabuzz, and the Magmar, the Snorlax, a bunch of Pokemon, the Lapras, which is awesome. And those are the 10-kilometer eggs right there. I don't like the Jinx. I mean, I don't know why it's in there. And then like so those are the 2 to 5 and the 10-kilometer eggs. So now let's talk about the new generation 2 eggs and the new generation 3 eggs that will be added most likely into Pokemon Go. So generation 2 introduced the system of an egg creation and hatching that would continue much unaltered to the present. The first Pokemon egg obtainable by the player in the series was a key item given by Mr. Pokemon in the Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. The mystery egg is to be delivered to Professor Elm in New Bark Town. He will then study it and have one of his aides return it to the player in the Violet City Pokemon Center. Elm's studies show that when a Pokemon egg is carried with a party of lively Pokemon, it will eventually hatch. So basically, like in Pokemon Go, when you just walk with it, it hatches. This is easily proven as sometime after the egg is given, if it is kept in the party, it will hatch into a Togepi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm retarded. I don't know. So now let's show the Generation 3 eggs. So Generation 3 retained much of the system introduced in Generation 2 with only one major change. Incenses are introduced. So basically, Pokemon Go added a bunch of items from Generation 2 and 3. So there still are items from those generations that were added into Pokemon Go, as you can tell. So they didn't actually add the Generation 2 Pokemon, which is the biggest feature about Generation 2 and also Generation 3. And they will most likely add it because since they have Generation 2 items and Generation 3 items, they have to add it to make more sense, obviously. So if held by the appropriate Pokemon, will cause them to produce eggs that hatch into new baby Pokemon who were introduced in this generation. So Generation 3, where baby Pokemon were introduced, there are instances for Merrills and Wobbuffets, I don't know, evolutionary lines, which allowed them to produce eggs that hatch into Azurill and Wynot, respectively. Presumably, these instances are meant to keep in the results of breeding consistent across generations while still allowing earlier evolutions to be introduced. So those are the eggs right there from Generation 2 and 3. So here are eggs right here. There are a bunch of different types of eggs in Pokemon. So an egg from the Poketech looks kind of weird. It's like a pixelated one. And then the next one is an egg from My Pokemon Ranch. It kind of looks like a egg from Pokemon Go, actually. And then the next one is an egg from Pokemon Battle Revolution. It's kind of, it looks kind of weird. It's like black and white a little bit. And then the next one is the Manaphy egg in Pokemon Battle Revolution. And then the next one is an egg produced by Arceus about to hatch into Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. And then the last but not least is the Manaphy egg in Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. So if you guys are wondering, since a bunch of people were talking about the 3 legendary birds and then the eggs that will be hatching from them, the gameplay that I showed you of the egg hatching Moltres was obviously coded in, and the eggs obviously look the same, but I don't know about Pokemon Go if they're actually going to change the look of the eggs. But these are the 3 eggs. So the Articuno egg is right there. It's kind of like pixelated. I don't like the Articuno egg, how it looks. It looks kind of weird. So here's the Zapdos egg as well, right in the middle. And then the last one is the Moltres egg, which kind of has like a fiery theme to it, because obviously a Moltres is fire. So if you take a look at these eggs right here in the anime, they look like the Pokemon they're about to hatch. So as you can see by the Elekid, he has kind of like this black stripes going, and then if you take a look at the Bellsprout, he has like the one lip that he has in the front. So in the Shanstru as well, where he's like layered in bricks or whatever. So basically they have the design of the Pokemon that they're about to hatch, as you can see right there. So basically now let's take a look at some egg hatchings here. So now we're going to look at some egg hatching. So the first egg right here, let's see what we're going to get. We're going to get the Snorlax. Look at that, we just got the Snorlax from an egg. So now let's take a look at another egg, and we're going to hatch the, let's see what we're going to hatch. Nidoran. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's take a look at the next Pokemon we're about to hatch here. It is going to be the Pinsir, which I don't really like. He looks kind of weird and kind of ugly. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the look of the Pinsir. But now let's take a look at the next egg hatching here. This is the third one. We're going to get a Magmar. This is a pretty cool Pokemon in my opinion. I saw like shiny gameplay of this one, but I don't know if it's real or not. So now let's take a look at the fourth one here. What are we going to get? Let's see. We're going to get the Lapras. Holy crap, we got a Lapras from an egg. That is awesome. So now let's take a look at the next one here. We got the, I think this is our 6th egg. We're going to get the, oh, it's called the Paris. Okay, I'm retarded. I'm going to show you guys the rest of this egg hatching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on this video, and also subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also leave a comment letting me know if you made it this far into the video by saying eggs hatching with no spaces, just like I'm very specific about that to make sure that you actually made it this far into the video. So if you did, make sure to comment that, and also leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.
Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Back. Now we're back from the dead.
Are you ready? Let's go. Back from the dead.